With Vanquish Soul being a tier 1 contender, I wanted to show you my list and talk about some theory. So, I am playing 3 of the Rosin, 3 Mad Love, and 3 Heavy Border. I think this card is really good at 3. This is the Fire King theory that you want to be able to make sure that you're playing around as many hand traps as possible, with Valor and Imperium being pretty popular right now. You want to make sure that your effects are resolving and that you're being as consistent as possible. I am maxing out on things like Xiaolong because we are going for the 104 play. This is 104, and then we have C104, which is the Umbral. The card's really crazy. So effectively what you're doing is you're going into your Nash with a Holy Sue and a Xiaolong, and then you're going to attach something else on the board and the 104 from your extra deck, overlay into the C Nash. Then you're going to use this effect to go into your Umbral, and then that card is just absolutely insane. We have the kill button with the World Sea Dragon. Shoutouts to Jacob. In the side deck, we are playing the Fuo. We're not maining it because this deck wants to be able to go first or second as fluent as possible, because going second's already rough. So you want to make sure that it's as easy as possible. We're maining Meows because of the fact that that card's already in Earth. We're focusing on every single attribute, having it at least as split up as possible in the deck, so that you have the best chance of being able to activate and resolve your cards on your opponent's turn. We're only playing Droll in the main deck right now because I wanted to play something very preventative versus cards that are just going to let me draw cards, because I feel like at that point, if I'm only drawing 1 to 2 versus preventing my opponent from being able to play the game and then being able to still do things on their turn, is a lot more valuable. Between the lineup of Vanquish Soul cards and the hand trap lineup, this has been pretty consistent for me. Then going first, going for your call by and your cross out, siding out 2 copies of Droll, because again, you don't really want to side out attributes because it's going to make your deck a lot more inconsistent. You also can side out your Muals for things like Phantasme or your Solemn Warnings or your TCBU, just because you want to make sure that your deck is as consistent as possible going first or second.